Yo, what is up everybody? Jumpin here. Today I'm going to be starting a brand new series for Bloodborne. Yes, I'm going to try to run through all the Chalice dungeons. Now here's the thing. I know the first couple ones are going to be probably pretty boring, at least in terms of like difficulty. But later on they will get interesting, and the bosses in the Chalice dungeons are absolutely ridiculous. And when I did this originally, I believe I was live streaming a lot of it, and I'm sure a lot of people missed it. But the thing is that there was a lot of rage. There was a ton of rage. So I'm sure if you guys enjoy me getting pissed off, which I know a lot of you do, you will probably enjoy this series, at least a little bit later on. Right now, it shouldn't really be a problem. Now, I need to talk about multiple things when it comes to doing this series, but this is like the pilot, so basically, we're just gonna do stuff, and I'll talk about it, and you guys can tell me what you think. And I'm probably going to record the first 2 episodes like right now, and then after that, I'll be open to new ideas because I'll read your comments and I'll see what you guys want to actually see, because I need to explain some stuff. Anyway, if you can't tell, I'm using my Joker build, which is by far my favorite build in Bloodborne. I just love the way he looks. I know, he looks good. You can tell me that. I'm all about that. Now, I did not come up with the face. I just straight up ripped it off. YouTube is a wonderful tool sometimes to rip off faces like Joker faces. But I really love the Joker, my favorite villain in any comic book slash superhero theme thing. I don't know, whatever. But the Joker is awesome, and I've made Joker builds so many times in games. But anyway, let's go ahead and get this started. And I will basically talk as I run through this first dungeon, because this first dungeon is going to be a total joke. So, apparently I need some blood echoes. Uh-oh, I think I done goofed. Now, I haven't played Bloodborne in a long time, so that's kind of a problem, because I needed to buy a lot of blood vials and stuff. Ah, here we go. We got all the souls. Okay. Well, we should be good at this point, but let's go ahead and make this very first dungeon. And this is by far the wackest dungeon of them all. But still, it's gonna be whatever. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this started. I'm gonna light this lamp, and there is a lot to talk about in this episode, and obviously I want to know what you guys want to see when it comes to this series. Now, let me be honest. On almost all my files, I have ran through a lot of the Chalice dungeons. Now, this file, I've done a lot of Chalice dungeon I guess. Anyway, the point here is that I was actually live streaming with this file, and I ran through all the Chalice dungeons, and it was a lot of fun, but I have a shit ton of the material, so technically I could kind of skip ahead if I wanted to. Now, this series is going to be a lot shorter if I choose to do that, and oh my god, it's been a long time. Honestly, I should probably be using a really fast weapon because these enemies are so whack. I will be able to one-shot every single one of them with my gun more than likely, so it's whatever, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, so I have a lot of materials right now. And if I'm going to play this somewhat legit, where I want to do the Chalice dungeons like most people would do them, because I could just start in a later Chalice dungeon, and I'm not going to run all of them because that's ridiculous. I'll definitely run ones that are difficult, or at least considered to be hard later on, even if I don't really need to do those, or people would say, yeah, you don't really need to do that, you can skip that one, but hey, if it's considered to be hard, we're going to challenge ourselves and actually try some stuff. Let's kill this woman. Anyway, but remember, I have these materials, so if I do want to skip ahead, I can totally do that. If that's something you guys think I should do, I will totally do that. But we'll have to see, because I do kind of want to do this legit. Now, another thing I need to talk about. Now, for this first episode, or at least the first couple episodes, it will not matter, so I really don't care. Basically, these enemies are so whack if you are at all higher level, and I am level 70. I'm sure some people are going to be interested in this, so let me go ahead and show this. Actually, I take that back. I'm level 80. Interesting. But this is my skill build, and I'm using the scythe, by the way. I know it's kind of weird, right? The Joker with the scythe. I'm a killer Joker, or the Grim Reaper Joker. I don't know. And a lot of people have used the scythe. In fact, a lot of people have used all the weapons in this game, so none of the weapons are like really interesting or anything like that. But at the same time, this was my build where I decided I want to use that scythe because I've never used it and it should be a lot of fun. And the thing is, this scythe is a lot of fun and it hits really fucking hard and I like it a lot. But I can use other weapons. Oh god. Wow. Oh god. Oh, if that lady. Oh, you kicked me in the face. Anyway, if she would have hit me when I was on the ground, I was gonna flip the hell out. Now listen guys, I know I'm going to be missing a lot of stuff in these first couple dungeons. I do not care. Okay, fuck these first couple dungeons. They do not matter. But we have a lot of weapons I can use, so I think the best thing is to probably mix it up as we go. Like I can use just, I don't know, a different weapon every episode and just maybe just switch between them. Like for example, right now my secondary weapon I have is the saw spear, and there's a fucking train going by and it's loud as hell. Anyway, I have the saw spear right now, which is really good, but you know, hey, I did a whole series. Oh my god, holy shit. I'm not gonna jump for joy or laugh for joy, whatever. We'll go ahead and clap. I am so proud of myself for that. Not really, but I can basically mix it up. Like I said, I can use the saw spear. I recently just used the saw cleaver, which is basically the same weapon, let's be honest. In one of my playthroughs of this game, I was doing the Blood level 4 playthrough. So, I don't know, that one's a little bit like whatever. I can use the Blades of Mercy, which everybody knows about and probably has used and seen 1,000 times, so that's really not interesting either. Now, honestly, like I said, when I originally made this build, I wanted to use the scythe. That was really the thing about the build. I just wanted to use the scythe, but generally, I really love to use the pimp cane. It kind of goes with the theme, the role-playing aspect of the build. You know, I'm the Joker. I got a pimp cane. I'm gonna slap some hoes and all this. So, yeah. I just wish I can find better outfits. This is, like, honestly the best outfit I can come up with for the Joker. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous, and I don't like the stupid cape thing that you have on your back. But, you know, hey, it's whatever. So let me know about the weapon situation. Now, there is another crucial aspect that I need to talk about, and I started to bring this up, which is, guess what, guys? Oh my god, fucking hell. I'm doing these live commentaries, although this is extremely easy, I get so distracted so easily. Okay, I remember the point now. For the first several dungeons, it will not matter. I will one-shot all these enemies no matter what I do. As long as my weapon's like +10, I will one-shot these fools. But, oh, fat guy rolling, Jesus! Just die. There you go. But I actually have some really OP-ass blood gems in my weapon right now. Basically, the main reason to run the Chalice dungeons, besides just getting platinum and basically getting all the trophies. If you guys don't know what that means, there's some people who play on PC, or they, well, obviously, if you play on Xbox or you play on PC, you haven't played this game. Oh my god, I done goofed. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. Please don't dislike my video. Anyway, the point here is that, yes, I can totally use these OP gems, or I don't have to. If you guys don't want me to use them, I can go with some vanilla game stuff, which are not nearly as OP. But that is the main reason that most people do the Chalice dungeons, is to get these ridiculously OP gems. Every single gem I have in my weapon right now is 27% more attack, or 26%. Some of them are 26%, some of them are 27%, it just depends. But yeah, that's a lot of damage, it adds up, and it's absolutely ridiculous. Because in the vanilla game, you can get 18%, and actually I take that back, you can get certain ones that are like 19.8%. So basically, I get about an additional 18% attack from having these gems. So you guys can let me know, do you want to see vanilla game gems, Because remember, once we get to the harder ones, like the different depths and stuff, what's going to happen is that we're going to be fighting some pretty OP bosses. With the gems, they're probably going to be a little bit easier. Where the first time I ran through this legitly, I was using the vanilla game gems. And I was just getting new gems that were dropping and using those as I went. So let me know about that. And there's one last thing about these dungeons that I really want to talk about and ask you guys about. And I'm trying to remember what the hell it was. Oh yeah, actually, I'm not going to ask you guys about this because it really doesn't matter. I'm just going to talk about it. Basically, you know, I've seen a lot of people. I brought this up in my final Dark Souls 1 Noob's Guide video. And a lot of people embraced it. They were like, hell yeah, finish that, man. Like, you've been talking about that for the longest time. The DLC's coming out. This can be like a little warm-up to it. Sounds like a good idea. So, the vast majority of people were into it. Some people were like, please don't do Bloodborne. I hate that game because I've never played it. Actually, they never said that, but I kind of always take it as that. Because honestly, this is a pretty fun game. I like it a lot. Is it the best game ever? Absolutely not. Is it better than Dark Souls? Nope. But it is a really fun game, guys. All the Souls games or all the FromSoft games like this are really fun. Okay? I don't discriminate. You goddamn racist. I'm just saying. Anyway, point here is that, yeah, a lot of people were into this idea of doing this series with the Chalice dungeons. But, oh god, I'm losing my train of thought again. Actually, guys, I gotta be honest here. I've been up all night, and I'm pretty tired right now. But, no, I'm not tired. That's the thing. Okay, I've been up all night. Why am I lying right now? Because, let me be honest. I'm not tired. That's why I'm recording. I actually was up all night, and I basically told myself, like, I need to go to bed. But then I was thinking about, I really should record this series, you know, before I get busy. Because I've been playing The Taken King, which... oh god, I hate Destiny so much. I know guys, I hate the game, but I play it and I like jerk off to it and shit. And I'll probably upload some of that, by the way. I don't know what exactly I'm going to be uploading for The Taken King. Maybe the raid. I can never really think of much. I could always upload PvP stuff, but personally I think live streaming that would be better. But a lot of people hate Destiny, just like they hate a lot of things, so... I need to be a little bit careful about what I upload sometimes, because when I did live stream it after the fact, I looked at it, and I noticed that a lot of people were disliking my live stream, which was kind of weird. But yeah, so that was something that was interesting. But like I said, it's whatever. Oh god, Jesus. Okay, let me get back to my point if I can try to remember what it was before I totally forget. More than likely, I'm going to forget though, so... oops, my bad. It was something to do with the fact that I'm doing this series. Son of a bitch. Oh, yeah! Okay, I remember now. A lot of people were saying, do NG plus 7 Bloodborne Chalice dungeons. Anytime I ever ask people what they want to see, I always get a lot of the same comments, okay? And when I say that, I mean like just the same type of comments. And I'm gonna go over this right now, and I really hope people are watching this. I really fucking do. The people who do this. Now listen, I don't really mind the trolly shit. It's really not all that bad. I just totally ignore it because sometimes I'll be like, what do you guys want to see? And people know that I'm a fucking scrub. And yeah, I have completed some pretty awesome challenges for these games, but I'm not like the best player in the world, man. Like, come on now. Like, fuck, you can't be telling me to do Soul Level 1 NG plus 7 and everything else, you know. Oh, I know, a black modded run. I don't play on PC. What the fuck you talking about? Black modded. I would love to do that black mod for Dark Souls. That was awesome when I watched Ouroboros and Peeve. That would be a lot of fun. I wouldn't do NG plus 7, though. I would do, like, NG plus or just NG. But still, like, fuck, man. Shit's crazy. They just throw everything at me. So it's trolly, and I don't really mind it because I just take it as trolly. But the one that really bothers me, because I have talked about this 1,000 times, I swear, oh god, I just even think about it, it kind of makes me mad in a way. Oh god, I'm being a little bit too honest right now. But Every fucking time I talk about a new series, there's a huge group of people that will come and say, Demon Souls? And I just shake my fucking head every time. I'm like, motherfucker, I've fucking said 1,000 times, I don't have a PlayStation 3. That's the only way to play Demon Souls. I wish there was another way I could do it. I wish the PS4 was backwards compatible. I wish the PS Now had it available. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, by the way. I'm just running around in circles trying to figure this out. But like I was saying, I wish I could play Demon Souls, you know? I would love to do that. But I can't. That's the problem. I've had people, I guess people want me to play that so bad. And see, I think the reason why it kind of makes me mad, it's not that I get mad at the people for wanting to watch me play that, because I'm sure people would be very interested in it. I'm interested in it. But when people bring that up, it just makes me think about it, and I'm like, oh man, I can't play Demon Souls. I've had people offer me to, like, they basically will say, I will shift wheel my PS3 and Demon Souls, play the shit, and then, you know, send it back to me. But I don't want to do that, man. Like, that's, I don't know, like, that takes a lot of trust, although it's true. Yeah, PS3 is kind of getting old there, but you know, hey, whatever. Obviously it's not up top. Whatever the fuck I'm looking for, this lever, it was not up there. I got totally lost. It's probably over here somewhere. Okay, no, it's not over here. It's gonna be maybe over here through a door that I didn't see. Yeah, look at this shit. Ah, man, that's one thing about these chalice dungeons, they can get a little bit confusing, and it's been a long time. Fucking die, bitch. Anyway, like I would say, I would love to play Demon Souls, but freaking people, God, I can't. Like, I can't do it. So you're literally just wasting your time when you just recommend me to play Demon Souls. I can't do it, and it depresses me in a way. Now, maybe one day, when the price of PS3s really, really go down, I know that they're not that expensive because it's old gen at this point, but if I buy a PS3, it's still gonna cost some money, and I really don't want to pay all that much, you know, fuck. I want to buy, like, a shitty, especially for one game, you know, like, I don't want to invest into a PS3 to record one game, maybe a couple times. Now, I want to play it myself, but there's nothing else on PS3 I really want, and all the big things that were on PS3, you can actually play on PS Now, or PS4 basically. So if I really wanted to play some of the old stuff, no, you know, or I can. I'm not gonna go through there, fuck that. I'm speedrunning this shit, and we're gonna try to get this done, like, right now. Anyway, so that's my point, guys. I'm very sorry about that, but it does, man, it frustrates me. Okay, the demon dog. You know, in my original series, I believe I did fight this thing because I didn't even know what the fuck the chalice dungeons were, you know? Now later on, actually there's one chalice dungeon which is crazy. It's only a depth 4, but it's fucking insane, man. Like, oh my god, it's so crazy. And I remember this fucking boss kicked my ass for days. I believe the way I did it was kind of like this, where you just kind of lock onto him, and then you let him swing, and then you run attack maybe? Ah! Oh wow, he's actually really strong. That's kind of crazy. Swing! Ow! Bastard! Oh god, that hit hard. Yeah, I hit you for 900. I like that. You did. That's right. Alrighty. Anyway, that's gonna do it for our first dungeon. And basically, I'm probably gonna try to go ahead and do one dungeon per episode. Alright? If it gets too long, or if I get stuck on a boss or something, I might have to split that up. So maybe it will take 2 episodes for one dungeon. I'm not sure yet. Oh yeah. Remember, I'm kind of out of it because I've been up all night. Although, I'm actually pretty wide awake right now. Just because, I don't know why. I couldn't sleep. Anyway, there is one thing I do want to mention before I go. Which is, this is on NG+7. No, oh god, what am I talking about? This is on NG++. Okay, so it's double plus. But that does not affect the Chalice dungeons. At least to my understanding, I don't think it does. But I kept seeing that. People were saying, do NG plus 7 Chalice dungeons. It doesn't work like that. I'm pretty sure it just goes off of the depth, and that changes like the NG plus. So like, I don't know, like the depth 5s are probably like maybe NG plus 5 or NG plus 4. It could be NG plus 7. I'm not even sure. But that's my point. So anyone who is saying crap like that, I'm sorry, I can't do anything like that. But this is on NG++, but yeah, I don't think it affects it. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end it here. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, will you please like the video? Be sure to comment as well and let me know some of this stuff. And I'm sorry for all my ramblings that I just did. And I really do hope that everyone has a very nice day. And peace out.